Welcome again, I'm Dadhichi, and I guess this is a video blog. Occasionally I get a little bit inspired. If some of you there have been following my blogs here over the last few years, I want to revisit a topic that I mentioned quite a while ago, called the value revolution. And I think that's important given what we're seeing in the social and political arenas of our world today. Money is becoming increasingly tight. If some of you are watching, you're from the United States, Greece, Portugal, Spain, Italy, we see the incredible shift, and I talked about this when Pluto transited in the tropical astrological chart into the sign of Capricorn, which is the material sign, the financial sign. And I said years ago that this was coming, and that when it did, it would not only affect the cultures of the planet, the governments and the societies, the banking system, we all know about that, but I said it would also impact upon us as individuals in terms of the way we view money. What is it that we value? And there's a few components of that, because I have this equation that I use in some of the books that I write, this equation that relates to money, and it says money, M, is equal to energy, E, multiplied by T, which is time, multiplied by, and I put this one in brackets because not everyone has this, L, for love. And that to me is the principal component of, what money is, what we normally value. Money is simply a measure of our energy, time, and the feeling we engage in that particular function that we utilize to earn money. Now, value is not only on the things we earn. It's not only on money. Sentimental things are of value to us. Your great-grandmother may have left you an heirloom. You value that. So I don't want to limit this discussion or definition of value simply to the things that we earn. There are many other things that we value. But speaking of value, I want to take a big leap now and talk about the thing we probably value less than anything in what I would consider spiritual terms, and that is our own selves. I say that with good, that's not beer by the way, it's ginger beer. Yes. I say that based upon years and years of experience. And I don't want to single out different nations or cultures, but I see that it's more prevalent in certain cultures than others. And by that I mean people working and earning money, studying a particular topic, entering a particular profession, not because they have any specific love for it, but because they somehow think they're going to make a lot of money. And I can speak from experience in my own case, because I can tell you when I started out doing astrology 30 years ago, there certainly was very little money in it. So I actually did surrender a very lucrative sales and marketing job in the early 1990s. Now, I'd been studying for quite a few years before that, and I'm just giving you this story to, just by way of an example in my own case, so that I talk about what I've actually done, and that is to value what it is you love, to value what it is you really dream of doing, not because of the money you'll get from it, because there's a whole other paradigm of value intrinsic in that. Van Gogh didn't paint for the money. We know he died penniless. He would have loved some money, but the fact that he didn't earn money didn't stop him from doing what he loved. And of course the rest is history. So in my own case, I did make a big sacrifice. I made a big transition from a very well-paid job into this specific field of astrology, divination, intuitive and spiritual work, because it just seemed right for me. So the point of this video is to basically throw it back at you. You know, you're watching this, you're trying to get something out of it. If there's something I can give you from this, and that is, please just look within yourself, ask yourself, is what I am doing really, really fulfilling me to my core? Get honest. Be honest with yourself. Is what I'm doing simply being done to please someone else? You know, are there some expectations on me to be something that I really don't feel I am, but if I don't become that, then I'm going to disappoint a whole lot of people? That is so common, you would be surprised. And I'm almost certain you're probably watching this thing and, you know what, Dadhichi, you're absolutely right. I've been doing this job, I hate it. I don't want to do it anymore. Then you need to stop. You need to plan where you want to be, what it is you want to be doing, and you need to start practicing that. That doesn't mean dumping the current lifestyle you have. Of course, there are some of you that have responsibilities to children and your mortgage and whatnot. And so you have to define value sometimes in a contextual framework. You have to be patient. I mean, in my own case, it took me something like 7 years of study before I could make the transition. And I know the feeling of stepping out on a high diving board and looking down and going, oh, hang on, just give me a few more minutes. You know, the jump sometimes takes time, and you're only going to jump, you're only going to make the shift when it's absolutely perfect timing for you. So trust in that. Don't beat yourself up because Dadhichi said, you know, I should be doing something that I love, but I can't do it, so therefore I'm no good. You should start the plan. Plan your work, then work your plan. Don't, however, resign yourself to living the rest of your life doing something, being with someone, you know, sitting in some circumstance that is not fulfilling you. That, to me, really defines, or at least goes a long way to starting to define what the word value for you means. One man's meat is another man's poison. What I'm doing here, what I find value in, is not what you're necessarily going to find value in. So you have to find that, but you have to be real and you have to be honest with yourself, and you have to live your life for yourself. Even if at first you may think sometimes that's going to harm some people, or people are going to be disappointed in you. Courage, trust, these are the foundations, and then you just take that first step forward. Let's talk more on this. In the meantime, please visit my website, astrology.com.au. Loads of stuff there, daily, weekly, monthly horoscopes, love horoscopes, free psychic readings, Chinese astrology, and of course for the more serious connoisseurs of the art, we have technical analysis by myself and other people, and of course personalised consultations if you need some more detailed analysis of a specific problem. Take care and thanks for joining me again here. Bye for now.